Hello everyone and welcome to Erebos Gaming. We've got back on Dynasty Warriors 8 here for you, and check this out. The Heavenly Harp. It's a secret 5-star weapon on the campaign of Jianye. And I will be playing as Cai Wenji. And this girl, interesting. She uses a harp. She plays songs that send shockwaves into the troops. And she's very weak and not very easy in terms of pulling off any sort of moves. However, the unique thing that I found with her is that she is brilliant on a horse. As you will find out, she sends shockwaves out with a standard square attack, which is perfect. You can do so much damage on the horse. Bet you could have some right fun on beginner. Yeah, just pressing square, just rinse them all, easy peasy. So, this battle. This is quite strange. Obviously it's hypothetical, so it doesn't happen, but the benefit of this one, well, I said benefit, the idea behind this is to convince Wu troops to become part of WEI. And the interesting thing at the end of this is if you do that successfully, you not only unlock the secret star, but the cutscene at the end is brilliant. Sun Tuan basically just was in. Anyway, back to the battle. So we're fighting Jushi, and as you can see, she's interesting. I wouldn't say she's terrible. Her movesets are unique. She does have a couple of clonable attacks, like that attack that you saw there is quite similar to other people's attacks as well. I can't name some, but I do remember that. I think it's Zenji, and her 5 square triangle attack, very similar, and they both use musical weapons as well. Anyway, the first part of this mission is to conquer the south. So you got that green flashing square there. That's an ambush. It's obvious. Anybody playing this would know that that's an ambush. The idea is to, first if you do go there, it'll tell you that you need to take out the outposts to unlock the gates. So I'm doing that first. So I'm moving on to Sunji. I have to say, in terms of Muso attacks, the one that you see right now is her alternate Muso, and is the most effective in terms of damage and area of attack. Her other attacks are okay, but they just don't pull off any damage at all, which is slightly disappointing since you'd expect them to do at least a little bit. There's Sun Jing down. Let's move on to the next one. So we're going to the other outpost now. And that bit move with horse, that's just that's awesome. Very easy. You'll see me use her alternate Muso all the time. So you see that, it just pretty much rinsed all those enemies then. Anything, this one, watch. Don't do half the damage. And this one, it's pointless doing it, all it does is stun everybody. Okay, stunning people could be quite useful, but in no time you need some you want damage output from your moveset. Well, I do anyway, I'm not too sure about you guys. So, as usual, what do you think of Cai Wenji? Like I say, she's different. She's got a couple of what seems to be clone attacks-ish. But in terms of what her abilities are, her alternate move so awesome, her up 2 move so different but not effective. We haven't got onto her rage yet, I'll talk about that when we get there. Her horse attacks, brilliant, unique, very good, very effective, good for crowd clearing. Don't have to worry about private sneaking up on your island. So, Wu Yong. That's a unique attack as well. Fire, you throw down like these golden balls at your people. Very similar to Xiahou Yuan's arrow in the sky attack, but nowhere near as good. So we're taking out that enemy officer as well. We're now moving on to the gates. Scratch that, we're not moving on to the gates just yet. We're going to go back and help our allies out. As you can see, our morale is pretty low, so I cannot really afford to let any enemies attack the rest of my allies until we need to get that to at least even, because if they do that, they're just going to get rinsed, which obviously we do not want. So Kwanzong is midway through. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, she also has the ability to, if you press X whilst you're fighting, you can get out of the way of enemies, which is obviously very good. It's a nice little, I think that's probably overpowered compared to this. See, it enables you to be a bit more sloppy, so to speak. You can just run in, and if you get stuck you can jump out. Right, so now that we've taken out that enemy officer, we can now move on to the main area where it's telling us to go. And the gates will now be open, and this is so nasty, seriously. The amount of archers in here is incredible. So this is very difficult. We've got Handang and Tashi Sek in here. We have to be very, 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 very careful because, like I say, the archers, it's just overwhelming. If you're not defending, or if you're not, you know, triggering a rage or something, you're going to look at them and they can see them all passing. Look at that, 3 hits. So, rage, there we go. First bit is quite alright, second bit is pretty good. It reminds me a lot of Zhuge Liang's. It hasn't got the damage output as his wife's does, but definitely, you know, you can kick some ass with it. Unfortunately, Tashi Sek were pretty much away from it that entire time. So now I've still got all the archers. Look, they're all lined up there, ready to take me out. It's so nasty. There's another group of them there, another group of them there. They're all over the place. So it's just going to be defense, switch, counter, until we get to the point where we can use another rage. Get the hell away from that. You can see my allies are losing to normal enemies. That's a problem. Look at this.
You're badly mistaken if you think we're going to let you take us down again. Get ready.
That's how bad it is. It's just insane. Nearly what I had full health and I hadn't been attacked by any of these officers. It's just nuts. So here we go. Let's see if we can take him out on the second of his rage attack. It's not looking possible, is it? See, my allies are losing even more, so their morale's going up. Quickly get him, he's gone, and as soon as you kill him, the archers run away. They don't even attempt to fight you, which is good, because I wouldn't really like to fight all of them. I'm trying to build up my rage a bit before I run jump on there. Got Jianye coming to help us out. But we're going to go back to his allies again, take out Ling Tong and Gan Ning. So this battle is a lot of backwards and forwards, that's why it's taking so long. So we've got Ling Tong there. Gan Ning this way, yeah, just hit him there a little bit.
You don't stand a chance.
Fortunately, with the attacks, get a little boost to my health with every kill, which is obviously good. Helps out a lot. Hopefully try and take both of them here, so we've got Gan Ning there. Ling Tong's defending, but I can't imagine him doing any forever, especially when I get rid of him. No, he's defending. No, we've got him, there he is. Gan Ning down, Ling Tong almost down. Attack there, what else can you need? Sorry about that, people.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoyed just watching you.
So he's weak to his affinity, so he's gone. He's down. He's gone. History. Now I'm not too sure if the enemies that were fighting it actually die. I think this is where they die, because once we complete this mission, Wu are no more. We just focus on shooting. So I'm pretty sure. Gatekeeper down, we're going to take out Panjang. This is sped up slightly because this battle does go on for quite a while. It just shows how weak she is when you don't have benefits like weakness to affinity or rage boosting. Again, it's a little girl, which makes it just as much fun.
This melody is for the next generation.
It's really any damage at all as well. Pointless. That was stupid, wasn't it? How did he manage to do that so quickly? I thought, don't they have to weaken us down? So, yeah, Panjang, we've nearly got him now. He's about 2/3 of his life gone. He keeps on defending. It's so annoying. Again, this should hopefully finish him. Almost. Yet again, and again. There we go, we've got him. There we go, he's down. Okay, and with him down we can move on to the next enemy officer behind this outpost. I'll get rid of the gatekeeper first, of course. There we go, and we're now on to Chenpu. I'm just going to speed through this one because, yeah, again, it's another one where it's just taking so long. I expect through half of it for you. He's weak to my finish, so I can wipe him out pretty easily. It just goes to show as well, I only attacked him twice with my Miso there, so you can see that that's definitely a win. We want to use that one. Got him stuck in a corner. And he is gone, he's down as well. So, taking him out now. And what you'll see is we have to go towards these gates. There we go. And there's an ambush. And this is Sun Shang Xiang and Huang Gai, I think. Yes. So two top class officers here. We don't really want to screw around with these guys. As you can see, they've got a bit more defense than the other enemies as well. But we're going to try and weaken them down as much as possible.
You have come to fight me? Then come and get some.
Let's go. Sun Shang Xiang's just chilling there. I ain't getting involved. Let's get her involved. Hello. So we'll rage it, hopefully get them both in here and wipe them both out. Can we do it? No. Brilliant. So we've both Huang Gai and Sun Shang Xiang left. They are not looking very healthy, which is a positive, I suppose. Get away from him before he picks me up and smashes me to the ground. A lot of switch countering going on here. There we go, Huang Gai's down. We've just got Sun Shang Xiang. What happened between her and Liu Bei? Let's say we're together after the battle achieving. I know it's hypothetical, but why is she moves? Right, so once we've taken Sun Shang Xiang out, the idea is for the majority of the officers in there is to attack them all slightly. And what that will do is get them to give in and join WEI. It's also a secret start. I don't think it has anything to do with the secret weapon. To be honest, I don't know, even though I unlocked that. However, we will see all that in part 2. So hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you later.